Hello, this is Kimberly again with cookingwithkimberly.com. I figured out why my videos keep cutting off on me. Every 20 minutes they want to cut off on me, so that's why you missed the rest of this video. This is the creamy mushroom soup video. This will be part 2. I'm going to tell you quickly what happened and what I did. You just saw me finish blending the whole mixture up. The mushrooms, the onions, the chicken stock, the wine, and some spices, garlic and red peppers today. So what I'm doing now is I turned the heat down low. You can actually take it off. I don't want it simmering at all. You don't want your cream or milk to curdle. What I've done is I needed 3/4 of a cup of kefir. That's what I have in the recipe on the site. However, you use what you have. So if you have milk, or you have half and half cream or whipping cream, or even buttermilk. Buttermilk is great for you. Buttermilk is actually low in fat. You can use that, but you want to take it off the heat. You don't want it to curdle. So I'm putting in here, and at the end, I'm just going to stir it in. My pot, I'm showing you again. I've already done it, but it could use a little bit more creaminess. You also missed that today I didn't have the tofu I said I was going to usually use. So I have the Balkan yogurt, the plain yogurt again. I put 3 heaping tablespoons in here. It thickened it up, and it gave that little bit of a tangy flavor, and it also made it more creamy. Then what I did was I put all of those herbs in. I put through 2/3 of it, and then I decided to put the whole lot of it in. So about 3 tablespoons of finely chopped parsley. You're going to put it back onto the heat, heat it back up on low, back up to heat, and you are going to add nutmeg. That is your last ingredient. It's your last spice. It gives you a really nice flavor. It's that je ne sais quoi that most people may not know what that flavor is. They just know it's really delicious. Nutmeg is also an ingredient that makes you sleepy. So if someone gets sick in your household and you're making them a cup of hot milk to go to bed, to fall asleep, then you want to put nutmeg in there. It'll help them fall asleep. So this is a definite dinner recipe and not lunch during the middle of the week of your work day and you go back to work and you want to fall out in your cubicle. So I'm going to show you what else I'm going to do. So I'm going to put it into a bowl. I'm going to taste it for you guys. I'm actually going to put a little bit of more salt in. Your salt and your pepper are to taste. That's your own preference. I could never presume to guess how much you guys like. I don't cook with a lot of salt personally. I like to add it closer to the end. Here we go. All right, you're going to put it into the bowl. It looks very beautiful with the red pepper today, all blended in there. Little red splotches, the green parsley, and the mushrooms. It's chunky, it's a nice consistency. And what I like to do is put truffle oil on top. Now truffles are a very rare mushroom. They are found only in certain parts of the world by certain types of animals. You have to have a special pig that can smell them out in the middle of the woods and forest, which is pretty wild, and that's why they're really expensive. You can get white truffles and black truffles, but they also make oils, and the oils are infused with the flavor of truffle. Sometimes it's not actual truffle in it, but it's the flavor of the truffle. So you only need a couple splashes of this, like a couple drops. I typically store my truffle oil in the fridge because you sure wouldn't want something to go rancid that's so precious. It stays longer. You don't use it very often. It's not something you actually cook with. You don't cook with truffle oil just like you wouldn't cook with sesame oil. They're flavored oils, and they're used to put another layer of flavor at the end of a dish. So I'm going to bring you over here, and I'm going to try this for you. Okay, here's my bowl. Now this is definitely a step up. It's the grown-up version of Campbell's soup in a can of the cream of mushroom. And I'm going to taste it for you. That's super hot. That's tasty. Make sure you do your salt and pepper to taste. That's really, really good. Tofu, again, increases the protein, makes it a lot healthier of a dish, more of a complete meal. Mushrooms are very good for your immune system. Try this recipe. You'll really enjoy it. You can find a bunch of different mushrooms usually at your grocer now, so experiment with those. Follow on YouTube, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. Follow me on Twitter @cookingwithkime with a capital E. Go to facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly for the fan page. I hope you guys interact with me. Let me know what's going on out here. Enjoy your weekend. Eat deliciously. Ciao.